Something that I find really interesting about all of these people that Donald Trump is nominating to be in his cabinet, the people fighting to get into his cabinet, is that not a single one of them learned a single thing from the first Trump administration. Not one of them. Like, you look at the people who served with Donald Trump, both in the cabinet and just in the Oval Office, how many of them got a happily ever after? Right? How many of them are just living their best life right now? The answer is two, believe it or not. Two of them are. And those happen to be two of his former press secretaries, Sarah Huckabee Sanders, who of course became governor of Arkansas, and Kayleigh McEnany, who got a pretty nice job at Fox News. The rest of them, most of them, we can't even tell you where they are. Like, I don't even know if they're still alive. That is how immediate those people dropped off the face of the planet, and not a single one of the people fighting to be a part of Trump's new administration seemed to understand that. Oh, and let's not forget, plenty of the people who worked with Trump in the Oval Office also ended up facing criminal charges. So, there's that. But anyway, leads me to another question from Illicit Media Productions, who asks, how long do you think his D team is going to last before they're all fired or resign? I say 2 years max. I think you're being a little generous on the 2 years, unless you're doing averages, right? If you take everybody that's going to be in there, 2 years, sure, if you average it all out. I think some of them are only going to last a few months. That's what we saw during the first administration. Even though we are going to be packed with more yes men and yes women than ever, those people will still hit a breaking point. Those people will all come to the realization eventually that, oh God, either I'm in over my head and I've got this position, I don't know what to do. I'm a simple Fox News host. What do I know about running a government agency? Oh no, I was the wife of the guy who started the WWE. What do I know about being Secretary of Education? Oh no, I was a simple environmental lawyer. What do I know about running healthcare for the country? In the case of Robert F. Kennedy Jr. These people are going to be in over their heads, and they're going to do a lot of stupid things. And Trump is going to ask them to do even more stupid things, and eventually everybody does hit a breaking point. Some of these people will probably be unceremoniously fired over social media by Donald Trump. We saw that in his first administration. They will be blindsided by it, but that'll happen. Others will resign. Maybe Trump will say something nice about them, or maybe he won't. Others will use this as an opportunity to leak things to the press and then eventually write a tell-all book about how horrible Trump was behind the scenes, way after the fact, of course. And then he'll go on a spree talking about how horrible they were at their jobs and they were stupid and they're the dumbest person that ever lived. None of these people, my point is, will enjoy a happily ever after. Even if they make it all 4 years, trust me, it doesn't end well for people who throw their lot in with Donald Trump. That's a lesson that everybody except those clamoring for cabinet positions seems to understand by now.